Well, hello. Welcome to Fourth Dimension Tarot. My name is Maria. I'm an intuitive reader. A couple weeks back, a commenter, actually several, asked that I do individual tarot for zodiac specific signs. I'm a little intimidated, but I said, sure, I'll give it a shot. And I guess it's turned out pretty well received. My camera's leaning. I'm so sorry. And so this is for Sagittarius and my Sag friends. This is for the week of the 21st through the 27th. I'm almost done with the readings. So my voice has been a little up and down, so I apologize. Hopefully this doesn't affect the quality of the reading. If you resonate and you like this vibe and this channel, consider subscribing. If you subscribe, you will get notified, there we go, of all the new content I put up. If you find me at least entertaining, give me a thumbs up, just so the algorithm will help reach more viewers and not the 8 in my neighborhood. Although I do love the 8. They are great. Okay, let me see how many I got here. Okay, Sag. I do a 10-card spread. I really try not to read reversals. There's quite a few people on here. I try to define the week at a glance. I clarify usually with a second deck. And I will read you oracle cards at the end of the reading to kind of give you an idea of what Spirit is asking, or giving you more information. How about that on the reading? And sometimes the characters. Thank you. Any more? Any more? I'm looking for one more card. Thank you. All right. I think that's enough. Oh, got a couple extra. All right. If they came out, they're for you. You got 3 extra. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Sag. The Sun. That is a great card, isn't it? The Sun. So the Sun is the happiest card in the deck, and I use it. I usually state something like, if the 10 of Cups is my Disney card, everybody's going to Disney, having a great time. The Sun card is I'm spending 10 days in Italy, all expenses paid by somebody else. All inclusive. That's my Sun card. And right behind that is the 7 of Pentacles and the Hierophant in reverse and the Fool. Okay, so you got some new beginnings, I think, happening, my friend. Take what resonates. If this is not your read, and I'm sorry, my camera doesn't want to stay in one spot. My apologies. If this isn't your read, go ahead and feel free to let it pass by and leave it for somebody else. Otherwise, feel free to stay for the whole reading. Thank you for your support. That's it. On to the show. We have a 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is conflict. There's 2 people in this card walking away. There's been an argument. There's been an ending. I think there's been conflict. And with who? I think the Queen of Cups. She's right below the Swords. So I'm not sure, Sag, if you're the Queen of Cups, or I'm reading for a lot of folks, so you're going to have to kind of use your own intuition and see where you fall in the story. But these 2 are buttoned up, which tells me they're related, they're interrelated, and they're kicking off the week. So whoever this is on their head. On the top of their mind is resolution, I feel, as I need to resolve this one way or another, because I can't stay in this energy all week. I won't do it, right? Whether it's you being mad or them being mad or whatever. But you're in conflict, mental conflict, something. Next card is we have the Ace of Cups and the Death card. You don't see these 2 together very often. When I see the Ace of Cups and the Death card, it can mean 2 things. 1, Ace is a new beginning, right? And the Death card is something has to end for a new chapter to begin. And I don't see the world out here, which is the completion of the chapter, but this can be death of a behavior, death of narcissism, death of, well, that doesn't really happen, but you know what I mean. Self-centeredness, one-sided communication. So, well, whatever. We're going to find out. I'm going to clarify. But this is somebody coming in and saying, listen, I love you. I want to continue this. And whatever this is will end. Next two cards. The Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is the straw that broke the camel's back card. Cannot carry one more wand. Can't lift, can't go another step. The burden is too heavy. I'm dropping it. Done. Death card, right? Still don't know what the wands are about. We don't understand what the argument's about either. Probably the same thing. Whew, halfway through the week, you got the Star card. It's the healing card. It is somebody pouring into and pulling from, you know, their divine, their sense of energy. They're calling on the divine and they're getting healed. They're getting healed internally. They're fixing themselves. Nobody's fixing them. They're rescuing themselves. This is also love and feelings and tears that you have cried and they've hit the ground, right? Never going to see them again. They're gone. But this is an never-ending pool of support, love, all that. And it is from the divine. Okay. Next two cards. Magician. Magician is a minor arcana, and it is from the divine. Skills, gifts, abilities. He has one of every tool. So as you know, cups, swords, wands. Oh my goodness. Cups, swords, wands. What am I? Pentacles. Thank you. Been a long day. And he's got everything he needs. And this is the infinity symbol, meaning the divine is going to give this person every resource. Even when they're depleted, they're going to be replenished over and over again, forever and ever, amen, right? So it's almost like a feeling of whatever this person, whatever barrier they're having about resolving this, the divine is counter, negating the anxiety with that's not true, and no, I will provide that, and no, you don't need to worry about that, right? That's kind of the vibe I get, is they're getting enough resources to continue. Oh, I can't go make it right with Sag because I don't have enough money, or I really screwed this up and she isn't going to accept, or he isn't going to accept my apology because I really made a big mess out of this. Well, you don't know that. You haven't approached him, whatever. So I think, that's what's happening here, is a lot of mental anguish and back and forth and conversations. Next card is a Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles are stable. They're my CEO. I love this card. They know what they want. They have a strategy. Their mind and focus. Look at her looking at her pentacles. She's focused on work. She's focused on her future. She's investing in herself. She's got her mind on her money. She has a strategy. She has a plan. She's solid all by herself. And this is the Queen. She's managing her kingdom really well. Next one is Hangman. Hangman is very similar to the Four of Swords, which I don't see out. But this does represent, again, minor arcana, right? Minor arcana, meaning the divine has entered this person's life and is pivoting, putting them on their head to give them a different perspective, because all they could see is where they were right and somebody else was wrong, or their opinion didn't matter, or they didn't see both sides of the story, right? They didn't see an equal, they only saw theirs. And the divine is like, whoa, Nelly, come back here. We're going to have some more conversation about this, because you need to see the whole picture, and you're only seeing a pinhead of the billboard of the story perspective, right? Last one is Page of Cups. After this, Hangman realizes, oh, maybe I don't have the whole thing. The Page of Cups comes in. Pages are, communicators. If I'm late for dinner and I'm at my kingdom, Queen Maria, I'm going to send a page to tell Queen Betty I'm going to be late 10 minutes for dinner. That's what this is. So somebody's going to bring in communication about restoration and about their love and wishes, fulfillment, and blessings for their Queen of Pentacles, or their Queen of Cups, either one. I think this is the same person. I do believe this is the same person. I don't see anything in the story about third party, anything. I think whoever is frustrated sees, I don't know. I see this as, I don't know. I could be wrong. I will know more when I clarify. I don't see anything about you. Sorry. The extra 3 cards that came out happens once in a while. We have a 7 of Wands, or excuse me, my apologies, 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups are lots of options, lots of choices. So it could be 2 different people. Sorry. But that means this person had quite a bit to choose, and is now Oh, and let me go back. 5 of Wands. Lots of arguing. This is actual arguing. It's very similar to the beginning of the read with the 5 of Swords. This is like nobody actually gets hurt in the card, but I get the sense there's a whole lot of opinions about what's happening in this relationship. And honestly, I think not all the facts are out. Somebody's holding back. That's the moon, and it's in the upright. So I do believe somebody's holding some of the truth back. They're not being completely honest about their feelings or their intentions and their behavior. All right. This is your week, Sag. Here we go. I'm going to clarify the moon. Let's find out. Spirit, what do you got to tell me about this moon here for Sag? Give us some information. Give us some education. Give us some highlights. What's going on? And if you don't, I will either get another deck to clarify it, because maybe sometimes the cards are already on the table. Nothing? Okay, thank you. All right, so the moon is a King of Cups. The only card that came out. King of Cups. Clarifying the moon is a King of Cups. I'm not even going to say it. I'm not. I'm going to hold off my opinion. Remember, the first player out is the Queen of Cups. So I'm thinking the Queen might have a partner. 8 of Cups. Walking away from a relationship. Done. This isn't looking back. This is zero remorse. He's not turning around, or he will be, or she will become a pillar of salt. Leaving that behind me. Anything else for Sagittarius's moon? I'm glad I'm clarifying. I don't think I would have caught that. Let me see. Without some very specific clarification cards. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, man. All right. Remember how I said I don't read reversals? Yeah, I lied. I'm going to have to do it for this one. So it's the Ace of Wands in reverse. With the 7 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This is arguing in deceit. This is lying and deceptive and hiding and not being... You know, people are guarding the facts because they don't want to get hurt. So they're not telling you the whole story for a reason, you know. So this Queen of Cups is surrounded by swords. So Sag, this could be you. I'm being real with you. I think you might have a couple people out here. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It could be the king leaving you, or you're leaving the king. Somebody's leaving. Y'all are leaving each other. That is for sure. I don't know who. But this in the upright is a passionate new beginning. And they're coming in hot to have a conversation about, I think you are sexy as F, right? And I want to get to know you, and you look cute in those jeans. That's the kind of passionate energy this is. A lot of flirtation, lots of fun, cute texting, that sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. So you got this queen surrounded. Death. This is what's around the queen. We got the death card. We have the 5 of Swords. We have the 7 of Swords. And I am clarifying the moon. And what comes out as hidden? What are we hiding? We're hiding the King of Cups. With the wand in reverse, which is removing that. Not giving any, not offering anybody any passionate anything. And then the 8 of Cups, walking away. So I'm going to clarify some more stuff, because I think either the queen, the queen and king, I don't think are an item, is my point. Put a period in it. That's what I think. And I'm going to clarify the rest of these with a different deck, because I'm just nosy like that. All right, Spirit, please clarify the King of Cups. I want to know who's instigating this. No, doesn't care. No, Tell me more. Because somebody's being offered an Ace of Cups early in the story, right above the death card, and I want to know who it is. 10 of Wands. Drop it. It's the same. It's Spirit's like, I meant what I said. That's the same damn card. He's going, really? I'm telling you what's... Maria, I'm telling you, I meant what I can't clarify it more. It is who it is. Okay. So we have the King of Pentacles. First, we got two kings out. It could be the same person. You know how it is, where you have the Emperor and the Empress are embodying four kings or four queens, and somebody can see two of those characteristics. So those two king or queen characteristics stand out of the Emperor more than the other two. That may be what's happening here, or there can actually be four people in the story. Well, this is interesting. This shouldn't be in there. Soul contract. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. Somebody's walking away. That shouldn't even be in this deck. Interesting. Let me go back and do some clarification. Tell me about, I'm going to find out about the death card. Let me start there. Let me just take a pause before I clarify another king. I'm going to clarify the death card. Tell me more about this death for Sag. Tell me more about this death. Okay, 1 second. I'm going to put these over here. There's a couple more cards that came out. Tell me about death, Spirit. Any more about death you want me to know about? I'm not taking all those, but I will take a few at the top. I'll flip over at this. I'll take the first three. Oh, this one for sure. Death is defined as the Four of Cups. That makes sense. The Ten of Swords and the Chariot. Okay. That did help, actually, quite a bit. So I believe this, these two, the King and the Queen, right, are breaking up. And this is defining the death card. So the Four of Cups in the right row deck is a picture of a man sitting under a tree, and three cups are sitting there, and the divine is bringing in another cup from the air, and the guy is refusing it. I don't want it. That's his cup. This is defining death, the refusal of the Ace of Cups. So I believe that this king offered his queen this Ace of Cups, and she refused it. To further clarify that are the other two clarification cards I just pulled, which is the Ten of Swords, which is, again, the different deck with the pictures on the bottom, or the pictures in them, is a cadaver face down in the dirt, and there are 10 swords sticking up out of his back. There isn't room on that body for one more sword. Dead. Not a heartbeat for a while. That's his card. So that's clarifying the death card for the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Last card is Chariot. Now, Chariot, you would think, is a positive card. It's a Cancer card. It means fast incoming communication, right? But I don't think it's to the Queen of Cups. I think it's to the Queen of Pentacles. So if you can resonate with the Queen of Pentacles, that might be you, Scorpio, or Sagittarius. I apologize. I don't believe that the Chariot is incoming communication, and it's fast and it's direct, right? So if you think about the Chariot, it's a kind of like a cart. It's like a cart on two wheels, run by two very large Clydesdale-like horses, like running as fast as they can by a pre-emperor with two shoestrings, trying to guide these things. There's no left, there's no right. You better know where you're going, because if you turn too sharp, you're gonna turn up the cart and roll. My point being is it's an intentional card, meaning I am purposefully and intentionally going after what I want, moving forward. There's that wheel on fire, moving quick. They ain't playing. I'm gonna go and get what I want. I think that's what's happening here. I wanted to find the star, please. Clarify the star for me, please. Well, there's so many people in the reading, I never know. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Somebody's coming in to have an honest conversation, a truthful, honest conversation. That's too many, Spirit. Can you please tell me more about this star? It's sometimes challenging. I'm like, is there 4 people? Are there 2 people? Give me more words. I'll take this one. Okay, so the star is defined as Knight of Swords, coming in for a fast communication. the Tower, and it was in reverse. So the Tower, it did come up again. I'm not, like I said, I wasn't going to do reversal. I lied. So it came up like that. So the Tower in reverse is a spiritual awakening. The Tower in the upright is everything is shattered and broken down. And there isn't another Tower in here, and it doesn't look like a Tower is occurring anywhere in the read. So I do feel like somebody had an epiphany as I'm clarifying divine intervention with the Star card, fingerprints of the Almighty all over this card saying, hey, this is your wish fulfillment. You've been praying about this, asking me for something like this. I'm giving it to you. Wake up, son, go get it, which is kind of like the magician. Well, I can't go. I don't have enough. He's like, no, it's going to be made right. Go and say, go get your wish fulfillment. And also defining the Star is the Emperor. So it is one person with these are the characteristics of the Emperor. So the Emperor is going to come to this Queen and have a combo. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. All right, Spirit. Anything else you want to share with Sag about this reading? Thank you. The Queen of Pentacles. And it fell on the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know. I see this is confirmation as I meant what I said. And you're just going to have to trust that this Emperor is going to come and have a conversation. Also, that fell out is the Two of Cups. Again, I said what I said. Where is it? I just saw it. Where is it? The Two of Cups are the two people exchanging cups, remember? There you go. Two of Cups. And the Three of Cups, celebration. This is a celebratory card. Oh, yeah, the Page of Cups. That's it. Having a conversation, a heart-to-heart conversation. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. And the Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to stop there. So the Wheel of Fortune, if you're not familiar, Sag, it is divine intervention. It is, in my opinion, the best card out of all of these, including the Sun. Why? Why is it important? Because one of my favorite scriptures is Jeremiah 29, right? For I know the plans I have for you. It's divinely guided and timed. For I know the plans I have for you. That is validation of Jeremiah 29 in my book. So when I look at the Wheel of Fortune, they are looking at your timeline. And in this timeline, these things are supposed to happen, but either something blocked it, because we all have self-will, we all have addiction and whatever. We all have issues that stop this timeline from moving forward. And the divine comes in to help us out. And change occurs to get us back on our path. Right? That's what's happening. That's what's happening. All through here is divine change. Ultimate change. Okay. I'm going to leave you off with some oracle cards. Hopefully. It's always a bit scary when I do these. Because, you never know if you get a good or a bad one. But I'm going to ask. Tell me, Spirit, anything good that you want to share? Okay, the one that fell out. Let's go on. Keep your fingers crossed. Guilty, I feel pain from the damage I have caused. I think this Queen, has kind of messed up with this King, vice versa. And there's some remorse and guilt. What else is happening here? Reunion. We will always come back to each other. So this might have been a previous love. Maybe that's why there's guilt. Right? Maybe I'm like, why is there a celebration if you all just met? There would be a definite celebration twice in your reading, by the way. There would be a celebration if you had taken a hiatus and then reconciled. Daydreaming, I am always longing for you. And I really do believe that this King is in his head. This little King of Cups is coming after. Is in his head, and I feel like he compares people to you. This one want to come out. Inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. So you might even be at a physical distance, an emotional distance, even energetically. Anyway, that is your week, Sag. I'm so excited for you. What a great reading. If you feel like you resonated with this and you would like to be notified of future readings, feel free to hit the subscribe button so you will get that bing in your email saying you have a new video to watch. If you liked it or at least found this entertaining, feel free and please do hit the like button, because that sure helps the algorithm spread and allow us to heal more people on a larger level. And I'm always accepting positive comments. You guys are so gracious. I mean it. It is so amazing. This is why I do what I do, is I get these amazing stories of these healings that occur, and restoration of relationships, and sanity returning, and hearts healing. It just makes me feel like I'm doing a little bit of good, and I'm doing what I'm called to do. So I appreciate every single one of those positive comments. Keep them coming. Until next time, Sag, love and light. Have a great week.